I want to lose body fat, so I'm going to do a bunch of cardio. But what's the best type of cardio to do? I'm going to answer that question for you today. So I am not an advocate of cardio. I just don't like it. It's so boring to me. But there is one form of cardio that I recommend to my clients and that I love doing myself. And I believe it's a superior way to burn calories and be smart with your fat loss endeavor. And that form of cardio is setting a daily step goal and going for walks. Yes, it is that simple. It's not as simple as just going to the gym, running on the treadmill, doing the bike, the Stairmaster. All those things are fine and dandy, but the one thing that I never liked was, especially when I first started this, I've been doing this for 20 years, and in the beginning, coaches, trainers, and everybody would just recommend, hey, do 30 minutes of cardio 3 times a week. But the real problem with that is my 30 minutes of cardio and your 30 minutes of cardio might be totally different. So how do you measure that? I'm all about figuring out the data and understanding why something's working for my body and why it's not working. So I would have clients who report back to me, because I used to tell my clients that too. I used to have clients report back to me and they would say, I'm still not losing weight. I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio. Should I bump it to 4? But again, like I thought they were burning, 300 calories every time they were doing that, when in reality they were burning 100. So I scrapped all that. I came across this awesome study that talked about how metformin, which is a drug for regulating blood sugar, versus doing a 10-minute walk after every meal, showed that when you do that 10-minute walk, it was way more powerful than taking the metformin drug. So there's something to that, right? Something to walking after your meals, helping regulate your blood sugar. So what I said was, okay, the best way to do this is to be able to track. So I'm gonna say, okay, Mrs. Jones, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a daily step goal. You're currently doing 4,000 steps every day. We're gonna bump it to 8,000. So now it's your job to go out there and do 8,000 steps every day, no matter how you do it, whether you wanna go for walks, whether you wanna go for a treadmill run or a run outside or whatever it is. As long as you're hitting that step goal, we can regulate and monitor your cardio and making sure that it's on the right track for where you need to go. So that's it. That's the best form to do it because you can monitor it. So now let's just say, for argument's sake, I'm doing 8,000, I forget what number I gave you before, but let's just say it was 8,000 steps was the number for Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones doing that 4, 6, 8 weeks, her body stalls out. Okay, your diet's good, we can check over your diet, everything with your diet's good, your weight training is good, you're still doing your lifts, body's kind of stalled out, totally normal, it happens. Body's stalled out, what do we need to alter? Okay, let's bump your step goal from 8,000 to 10,000. And then Mrs. Jones goes and does 10,000 steps every day, starts losing weight again. But again, we can regulate it. We could bump it up even more if we need to. We could take it down if we need to. But again, it just allows you that flexibility that you need to make educated decisions. And it's also the best form of cardio because it's really, really easy. You don't need a gym for it. You could pace around your house. You can do things. You could just, like I said, you eat a meal and walk around your house. And that's going to be really, really good for your health and also for your fat loss. It's really easy to do. It's not hard. And again, you could scale it up and down. So if you're done with your fat loss, you can pull the step goal down so you can maintain your new low weight with less steps. I would say a bare minimum every day for each person to hit is anywhere between 8 and 10,000 steps. As a general rule, I don't know who's listening to this on the other end, but that's a general good rule stepwise with what you should be doing. But that's it. The best form of cardio, setting a step goal and go out there and do it. This way, if you want to go and jump rope and you do 100 steps when you jump rope, that's how you can measure it. But any other way, you can't. You can't measure it. You could do calories burned, but that might not be accurate. But nowadays, if you wear an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, it tracks your steps. Very easy to do those things. So ditch the cardio, stop doing that, focus on hitting a step goal, and watch the improvements that you get in your physique. If you're interested in how to outline all this for yourself and the blueprint and the cheat code for this, just click that link below and pick up my blueprint book. It will help walk you through step by step what you need to do to alter your physique. This is Anthony from AB Fitness Center, and I'll catch you on the next one.